Hello, welcome back to WDWM. Our topic today are previous versions in Windows 10, respectively shadow copies. They are a very nice feature to get back older versions of your files, folders, or whole hard drives. My question to you is, would you know how to activate the shadow copies, to establish restore points manually and automatically, how get back deleted files, and finally, how to go back to older versions of your files? Yes, I do. But to use this very useful feature of Windows, you have to activate at first the previous versions. For the activation, we go to Start and we give in, for example, Restore. Then you get here Create a Restore Point. I will put this in the middle. And then you can see under this register system protection your hard drives here. All are off at the moment. I want to activate at first drive C. Then you go to Configure and you say turn on protection. You can ignore the warning and then you specify how much space you want to reserve for your shadow copies for the previous versions. I chose 7%, it's about 65 gigabytes. So then I say apply and I repeat the same with the drive D and Z. So you finish the activation by pressing OK. But before we do this, we want to test manual creation of a restore point and show what are the previous versions are for and how you can use them. To create a restore point manually, you just go on this create. You can give it a name. I give it maybe 100 now because I did some others, and you press create and it will create a restore point for all drives where you activated the feature. It takes a while and at the end it says it was successful. To have an overview which restore points already exist, you can go here to the Restore store. Next, and then you can see that I put several for me while testing this all. I canceled for the moment. So, to show you the big advantage of these previous versions, I created a test file here, a Word file. I opened for the moment. And there is inside test and some numbers. I close it. And I did several stages for this. To go back to another timestamp, I do right mouse button, properties, previous versions, and then you can see that I created a restore point at this time, then seconds later, and then 2 minutes later. So if you press now restore, you overwrite your current stage. Before you do it, save the file somewhere else because it's overwritten and gone forever then. There's another clever way to check if this is the stage you want. You go on open. Then you can see I just put here test inside. Then some seconds later, I added a second line. And then here at this timestamp, I did finally my result. And so you have the possibility to go back to several stages of your file. So if you wonder if you can restore whole folders or drives or even get back deleted files, yes, it is possible. I will show you an example. We have this test file here and I go and say delete. So it's gone. So then I go even one level higher, go on this drive set, go in properties, go to previous versions. You can see how many here exist. So I will open this one. There it's already deleted. I will open this one, and here my file with this context still exists, and I could restore with this the whole drive back to a stage from a point before. Of course, we don't want to create our own restore points manually every day. We would forget it. So the question is how can you do it automatically? For this one, we use the schedule, the task schedule. I open it. So then we go to create task. We give it a name. For example, shadow copies. So we say, please run it with highest privileges. Everything else, please leave it as it is. Then the trigger is the time where you can do it. For example, oh wait, I put this here. Daily, for example, always at 7 o'clock in the morning. And the next one, the action, and this is the most important. I press new, and then I have a little help here. For the program, you use wmic, and then for the argument, you use the shadowcopy called create volume, and then the volume you want. That's for me volume C. So I will repeat the same with the other volumes because I want also D and Z. So then conditions, I can leave everything. Settings, I can leave everything. So that's all. So I close this one. And then let's check where is our task. I did for the German version before. Here is the brand new English one, shadow copies. And we can test it just by running it now like this. And now you see it starts for drive C, D, and finally for Z, creating a new restore point. So, and I can jump back to it, and it does it every day at 7 o'clock automatically. So if you want to do other points in time, you can add again a trigger, for example, for drive C at 3 p.m. or 8 p.m. or whatever you want to get more restore points during the day, but don't exaggerate. It takes storage of your drive. So that's all about previous versions and shadow copies. That's all about our topic today. We are curious how you handle it. Just leave a comment below the video, and we are looking forward to see you here again on our channel.